Is actually probably embarrassing for my mother, but I'm still gonna speak it. So every holiday she had this apron she would wear that had a screen printed lingerie with the garter belt and everything. And she would just have her turkey, getting it in the oven, pulling it out the oven. It was just like a whole thing. And one year, as she's pulling the turkey out the oven, it falls all over the floor, and my uncle's dog comes running around the corner and just slopping it up.
I'd say Rayma is one that going to look at the Christmas lights. It's always a big to-do, and just there's always something really fun about that. And I think, spending time with family I don't think I appreciated it as much as a child. And now that I've gotten older and back here with family, I'm really cherishing that.
Okay, one was the first time I saw Santa, for real. We were staying at my aunt's house for Christmas. I don't know, something was wrong with our heat. I don't know. But we were staying at my aunt's house. And in the middle of the night, I saw him putting gifts under the tree. Now, it was like fuzzy and hazy, like a dream sequence on TV. So it may have been a dream, but in my heart of heart, I saw him.
As a child, my favorite Christmas or holiday memory is kind of that calm of Christmas Eve, just being at home with my mom and us watching movies, making cookies, and then just kind of waiting that anticipation for the next day. And then it's even better when it snowed.
We would do gift giving, and we would go from the oldest person in the family to the youngest person in the family. My grandfather was over 100 years old, so he would always go first. Or sometimes we'll do vice versa, and everyone would take turns and watch what everyone received for Christmas. So that was probably my fondest memory.
But there's one that stands out the most, and it's with my friend Jeff, who has since passed away. He died pretty young. I remember we were like 19, 20. Neither one of us were really talking to our families at the time. We didn't know what to do for Christmas, and so I think we went to go see Lord of the Rings in the movie theater. The reason it's such a fond memory is because Jeff always gave me permission to just be myself unapologetically. Here we are walking around Tulsa, and he was as queer as they could come, and I was still hiding from my sexuality, and he always encouraged me to be myself. So
probably the Christmas that I got a KitchenAid mixer. I started baking when I was 12 or 13, and them KitchenAids cost. So when I opened that thing, I was like, oh my God!
What would be nice to have as a tradition is practicing a lot more gratitude and kind of reflection over the whole year. I know in the past, it's been nice to, during this kind of season where everything's winding down and everything's a little bit slower, just to reflect and have those moments. It's really, really cool.
When we were raising our children, we decided if Jesus' birthday is supposed to be on Christmas, why are they getting all the gifts? Why don't we give gifts? So we decided that they would only get a few gifts on Christmas. Both of their birthdays were all close to close to Christmas anyway. So we celebrated their birthdays and they got all the gifts. However, our gift giving was giving back to the community. One day we had a Christmas meal and then we went and fed the homeless. One year we went to a homeless shelter and my kids put on a puppet show for the kids. It was so beautiful. They gave these baskets full of just candy and things, and the light that my children had from it, they enjoyed it. Now my kids loved it so much that when my daughter was in college, she said, "Hey Mom, can we do that again?" So that tradition was so special to me. And so to this day, I don't really give Christmas presents on Christmas. I really want to just give. So my son, Jamar Rogers, for those of you all who don't know, is a singer. And his gift cost the most. So we put his gift, it was a karaoke machine. The only thing he got was the microphone. And he unwrapped it and he looked really weird. So all the other kids are opening up their presents. And this big present had my daughter's name on it, but it was really for him. And the minute she opened it, his eyes were this big going, "That's for me, that's mine." And he went in the garage and sang until 4 a.m.